Hello from Tokyo. Uh, Today I'd like to talk to you about clean mind. Mm. So I'm wearing my samui. Samui is monks' work clothes. So when monks are going to clean the monastery, they'll don their samui and clean. So I'm wearing monk's work clothes and I'm talking to you about Zen in the art of work. And a very important fundamental aspect of Zen mind is clean mind. So this is a mind that is not overlaid with thoughts, extraneous thoughts, feelings, ideas, concepts. This is a mind that is very, very practical, very orderly, that has purity. And then with a clean mind, you're able to do things perfectly. You're able to have greater success. There's a story of a Zen master with a monk, and he was teaching the monk calligraphy, how to do perfect calligraphy, Zen calligraphy. And the monk always made mistakes. He was thinking too much. Oh, it has to be perfect. The master's watching me, and he kept on making mistakes with the calligraphy. And then the master went away. He just turned around, said something to somebody, and then the monk, without thinking, just did the calligraphy perfectly. The master turns around and says, "This is perfect." So this calligraphy is famous in Japan. It's actually the head of the Soto Zen temple. They have that big calligraphy on the temple. It is an example of what you can accomplish with clean mind. If you're sitting there worrying, thinking, "Oh, the Zen master is going to think I'm doing it wrong, doing it right," then you're overlaying a simple task. So we want to be able to do everything in our work with a clean mind. It's very simple. Now, yesterday we went to Jiro's Roppongi restaurant. So some of you probably have seen the documentary Jiro Dreams of Sushi. And this is a documentary that really shows this clean mind. Jiro, the sushi chef, he brings a very beautiful focus and cleanliness of attention to everything that he does. He's very practical, very impeccable, and he's very successful. So if you haven't seen this, no, even if you have seen this, watch Jiro Dreams of Sushi. If you've seen it, watch it again. If you haven't seen it, you definitely have to see it, because this is really a portrait of what I'm talking about, clean mind. And when you approach things with clean mind, it has an impact. People notice Jiro. He became, famous and successful because he approaches his work with Zen mind, clear mind. So we were experiencing clean mind sushi, and it was good. So we want to approach our lives with clean mind. The best way to develop clean mind is to meditate, because meditation is removing all the extraneous thoughts and ideas and concepts and coming down to bare consciousness, pure awareness. And that pure awareness is clean mind. When your mind is clean, clear, and pure, then you operate in an efficient, effective, and successful way. If you have too many things in your mind, you can't tell what is what. You don't have proper discrimination and discernment. But when you are able to focus and have a still, clean mind, then your focus is actually very, very powerful. And this is something that has a very big effect. It affects your life. It affects your work. So, for example, in the 80s, Ford started to hear about Toyota's success in their manufacturing process. they had very, very few defects. And then Ford comes over and says, what are you guys doing? So they come to visit the manufacturing plant, and they are surprised. They were like wowed. I mean, it was clean. So in the manufacturing plant, in the U.S., there was oil spilling on the ground. There was like tools off in different disarray, and when they come to the Japanese Tokyo manufacturing plant, the floor is clean. All the tools are clean and they're in an orderly position. And the Ford executives were even saying, even the hands of the mechanics were clean. And Ford was, amazed by the cleanliness of it. But it wasn't until they stayed and learned that cleanliness was one of the reasons that Toyota was able to have such a good manufacturing process with so little defects. It's cleanliness of your workspace, but it also is cleanliness of your mind. When your workspace is a mess, then your mind is cluttered as well. So, we also practice, to practice cleaning the mind, we also practice cleaning our physical environment. So, you never know what you really have in life till you clean out your closet. Now, my teacher, he would say, all right, do you want to improve your meditation? Clean your closet perfectly. If you clean your closet, then your mind will be cleaner. And just like the Toyota manufacturing, you will actually have less accidents, less defects. So give this a try for yourself. Have a meditation, let's say in the morning. Clean your closet, clean your room, clean your space, and then meditate again. And you can see for yourself, you clean your physical environment, it cleans your mind. So this is how we practice clean mind. And also with work, when you go to your workplace, you are very, very clean. We do cleaning like a meditation. It's a very mindful, focused act where we're clearing our space, clearing our mind. I remember I was in Kyoto with some students. We were staying in a Zen monastery, and we had cleaning every day. And so I was like, okay, cleaning time. And we, along with the monks, were just totally focused on cleaning impeccably, and it was truly a beautiful meditation. So you can do cleaning as with this Zen spirit, and it becomes something that's very beautiful. But at your work, make sure that your desk is clean. I remember I was visiting a number of years ago a company called Uchida Yoko. It's a big Fortune 500 Japanese company. And I was walking where all the programmers sat, and I noticed that their desks were completely clean. There was no extra stuff at all. It was completely clean. So it was very, very impressive. If you want to improve your work, clean your desk, right? If you want to improve your work, clean everything in your working environment, and then you'll observe that you have a clearer mind, you're able to focus more, and you have fewer defects. So clean your closet, clean your desk, and be well.